That is what I'm talking about.
Flashbang, throwing that in there. That was pretty good tactics,
They actually went points of domination and everything.
Reloading.
At least they're doing like inter-team communication.
Let somebody know that you're not covering them, they gotta cover you as you're reloading. Yeah, you don't wanna get a flashlight shined in your face with night vision goggles.
Surprisingly, this is very accurate. Any type of bright light under nods is like the brightest thing in the world.
Hi, my name is Israel Wright. I was a Special Forces Green Beret, deployed to Iraq in 2008, and Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Hey, my name's Cameron Fath. I was a U.S. Army Ranger out of Fort Lewis, Washington, and pineapple doesn't belong on pizza.
So today we're going to be looking at gameplay from Insurgency Sandstorm. Sounds very uncomfortable.
Anything to do with the Sandstorm, I'm good.
Been there.
Done that.
Now wait a minute, I'm looking at these guns. These look like pretty high-tech weaponry.
Yeah. Now we got an M249 with the suppressor.
Got a belt fed. We got a big drum there.
Level. Drum level 3.
I don't know if there's a lot of planning. It looks like we're kind of holed up.
Mexican standoff.
One down.
One down. I like his commentary. It's almost like he was actually in the military.
Contact north!
You can tell who is former military and who is not by the commentary. It's not just one down. It's I got him!
Military get very excited over death.
Great kid.
Yeah.
Don't get cocky.
Looks like they got a laser coming out of the barrel. I see no Tech 15, no sort of D-ball.
Looks like he's got like a flash suppressor, not necessarily a noise suppressor, but a flash suppressor on the end of the barrel. That's gonna eliminate that muzzle flash and maybe help to conceal your position a little bit better.
Absolutely.
Look at that, that's a suppressor. Everybody's got suppressors.
Everybody's quiet.
Everybody gets a suppressor these days, folks.
Just like Oprah. Everybody look underneath their seat. We're gonna pie the corner. Okay, at least they're using actual tactics of clearing and moving. Nobody's just running everywhere. It's actually method to the madness. And Homeboy's got a Gatorade in his
Full
rucksack.
Gatorade.
Oh!
Flashbang, throwing that in there. Yep.
Oh wow, that's very
disorient
impressive.
whoever's
That
in
is
there.
what I'm talking about, people.
Yeah, that was pretty good tactics,
They actually went points of domination and everything. This game's actually pumping me up. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased.
These guys seem to be moving as a cohesive unit. Like, they are able to read each other's movements, move together as a unit. Boy, when you're gelling as a team and you're moving, it's almost like you can read each other's minds.
Yeah,
it's pretty great. I wonder if these guys have actual former military training.
Yeah.
There's one outside. He's down. Southeast down.
Boonie cap in the middle of the desert, good for shade, but my sergeant major wouldn't let us wear them because like you only wear a boonie cap in the jungle.
Establish a foothold in this building.
There's a carpet sale going on apparently.
Yeah, in the Middle East, there is carpet everywhere. They use carpet to put on the ceilings, carpet on the floor. Okay, that was a little close to his buddy. 1 meter off the tip of his barrel is the extent of where you will aim inside of a building.
It can get pretty tight quarters in buildings like that. A lot of times you're in somebody's home. They got their whole lives are right there, and you got furniture and kids' rooms and things like that.
Yeah, it looks like we're taking indirect fire right now.
Oh, wait.
If you think he's behind there shooting line into a door, I mean, you may have to do that. It's very dangerous though, because you don't know what's on the other side of that door.
You've taken this much contact, like you just assume everything's bad.
If it's going on for this long, hopefully by this time, anybody that's a non-combatant has left because they know,
they're not stupid
unfortunately,
enough to stay.
they know what's coming. There's going to be a fight. I don't know if I'd be in the prone position for this long. I mean, they seem to have they've got all the exits and entrances covered, but there's a lot of red zones. There's a lot of blind spots. You got windows in there, and it's not just doors and stuff. You could be vulnerable. If you got to get up and move.
It just takes one frag. Just takes one frag.
Right.
Or RPG to wall breach,
right.
Essentially. They don't have to use the doors. That's where these games kind of get like iffy. In real life, we get creative. We make our own entrances. I'm not gonna commit to that room. I don't have to go in there if I don't need to. I have assets, I have weapons that I'm gonna use to make entry as safe as possible for my squad.
You can see what their intention is. If the goal of this team is to hold up in this room or to defend this room, they're using the tools that they have.
Okay, we got flashbang.
You gonna throw that thing?
Oh,
wait, did it get through?
oopsies.
Oh, it did not get through.
Oopsie poopsies.
Oh,
yeah, that's the worst thing is banging yourself. That sounds funny, but it's the worst thing.
You don't want to bang yourself.
Don't bang yourself. Bang the enemy. Story time. Yeah, one time we're in a training hall. Throws a banger at nighttime and it hits edge of the door, and I was brand new at the time, first time clearing a room in my unit, and I'm just looking at it, and it blows up, and it's so powerful that it like reacted, and I hit my scope in my face, and I ended up giving myself a black eye.
Those things are no joke.
They're no joke either. Feels like getting punched in the face with the sun. Okay, throwing Molotov cocktails.
Oh, he's on fire. Very methodical.
Very.
You know, it's interesting seeing that guy, he had the helmet with phones on the
Peltors?
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's newer stuff. It's interesting to see what kind of research they do for each game. Because if you've been out for a couple of years, you might see some weapons, you're like, oh, we didn't use that. But maybe that's the new standard weapon.
Yeah, that's what I'm familiar with, because I'm fresh out.
You say anything you want about the U.S. military, we are the best equipped and the best trained, I think, probably in the
Absolutely.
entire world, by a long shot.
And if you disagree, fight us.
Yeah.
I'm planting.
You got to use what you got. It's a lot of open area, a lot of glass.
A lot of things that can give you boo-boos in there.
A lot of shattered.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
For example.
Reloading, reloading.
At least they're doing like inter-team communication.
That's right. Let somebody know that you're not covering them. They got to cover you as you're
Absolutely.
reloading.
You're not moving unless you got someone.
Tangos behind.
Yeah, team one on.
Drop it like it's hot, brother.
Those guys, they seem to almost get in a bunch there. That's
Yeah.
not a good idea. I don't know where the red lights are coming from. They must be inside. I don't know where they're at.
Are they inside of a submarine?
You know, you might have night vision on.
Mm-hmm.
At close quarters, I don't know. I guess it depends on the situation, but you want to give yourself every advantage.
White light blessing in disguise, but also can be used against you.
Give yourself away.
And the homeboy had a full rucksack on.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, there we go. All right.
Yeah. Is that a Glock with a suppressor?
Oh, secondary with a laser sight. So usually you have primary, that goes down, you have a secondary. You always want to get the primary up first, that's your main weapon. Secondary is for emergencies, but you want to try to get that thing taken care of, whatever the malfunction is,
Absolutely.
and back up and running as soon as possible.
We didn't even have lasers on our pistols in special operations.
Maybe you did.
I didn't, because I'm a peasant. Looks like they're establishing a foothold and just posting up security right now.
It looks like they're trying to defend a position rather than kind of move through. Yeah, you don't want to get a flashlight shine in your face with night
Nods
vision
on, it'll
goggles.
flood you out.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, this is very accurate.
Yeah, it'll blind you.
Any type of bright light under nods is like the brightest thing in the world.
The darker it is, the better.
The better.
The better they work. It's a pretty magical device.
Yeah, they are cheat codes. Night vision
Yeah,
cheat codes.
cheat codes.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Main goes down,
Yep.
secondary comes out. It's
pretty slick.
It is very slick. This game, I'll say it again, this game is up here.
He's impressed.
I'm very impressed. This
Oh,
dude walking like a robot. This guy go. Oh, this guy's got quad tubes. This must be a tier 1-1 unit.
Zero Dark 30.
Those things are $43,000. You know that?
Well, that's that government spending. They got
Thanks,
that
taxpayers.
scratch. Yeah, pay your taxes, folks.
Pay your taxes so I can wear quad tubes. Okay. White light in the stairwell. Now white light goes off, ideally.
You gotta be ready to flip those things up or flip
Yeah.
them down depending on the situation.
Flashbang, you better look away. Oh, good. Looks like we have frag.
Guys,
Frag it.
how many grenades does this guy have? I would have like maybe 4 or 5 total.
Yeah.
You know, 1 frag, couple flashbangs. We did a lot of driving through town.
Yeah.
And so you have to get people out of the way, traffic control.
I mean, this guy's been shooting, just reloading. This is like the Hollywood reload. Just, I wish I could see what actual loadout he has. Compared to his homeboy, he's just running around with a rucksack. There he is.
Maybe he has like some special equipment for this mission.
But it looks like they're gonna be out here a while. They're taking Trump Towers or what?
A lot of pillars.
Reloading.
Oh Lord,
Oh.
yep. That's what happens if you don't transition to your secondary. You die.
That's right. If you're in a hairy position, you put it down, you reload it later, and you get that secondary
Yeah.
out. 'Cause you gotta go, man.
Yeah. Defeat.
Oh. 0 to 3? That is not accurate. You could see how they were working together, really gelling. They had a way that they intended to do things. It was really impressive, yeah.
Yeah, they weren't just running everywhere like a chicken with their head cut off. They actually had tactics. They actually moved slowly and methodically. Overall, I'm very impressed with this game. Insurgency. Buy this game. They did not pay me to say this.
If you want to see more videos like this, go to Gamology on Facebook or YouTube. Peace.
Subscribe. Tingles all over my bodies. More places than others.
Love anymore. Boom, 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 boom. Keep forgetting these will never be the same again.
Damn it, I gotta say something really witty now. I can't.